know if you'd be interested in that.
Well, unfortunately, we're getting pretty close to 6 p.m. We've got 29 minutes to go. And I did promise my wife I would be there for the Super Bowl with her. So this will probably end up being our
no,
last
the Super Bowl's
replay.
on. Super Bowl's
Oh
on.
my god, SAT's seal clubbing.
Yes, he is.
Super Bowl. Bleh. Who watches the Super Bowl?
I do.
I don't.
Eagles,
I'm there for
Eagles,
commercials.
Chiefs. Commercials are always good.
So you guys gonna do what you did the last time they won the Super Bowl? If they win again?
Oh god.
Go nom 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 on the horse poop off the pavement? Nom 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 nom.
Oh my god, no. Well, I need to get going.
Anyways.
The Super Bowl is actually in Super Bowl party starting in my place. So I will see you guys soon. Take care.
All right, see you later, Shockwave. Hey, Sea Bear's still here. Nice. SAT, what mission? You said mission accomplished.
Well, you got through all your replays, which is great.
Oh, yeah, I know, right? It's craziness. Regolo was good. I think I free XP to it, and that was it.
Good. I would say more average.
Seabear could be in the brig until 10 p.m. Oof. So, what's so special about the Regolo? I mean, obviously she's got her, fuel smoke.
There's a couple of things special. So, one thing, as you said, is the fuel smoke. Lets you run at full speed while the smoke covers you. And done properly, you can get this up to 50 seconds. So you can literally gun at full speed safely for 50 seconds. The other gimmick of the Regolo is her SAP rounds. And SAP does pretty nasty things to unarmored ships.
Like other destroyers?
Oh, yes.
Now, not everything's good about the Regolo, though. Otherwise, she's a pretty large and clumsy ship, so despite having the highest HP pool in the game, you can actually go down surprisingly quickly. On top of that, her detection is... I have her fully concealment spec'd, but I only got it down to 72. So, normally I get outspotted by other destroyers.
Yep, like right now.
Oh yeah. But I can kill the other destroyers, so I'm okay with it.
Nice use of engine boost there to dodge the torps. Because that's the other big thing, of course, with that smoke, or sorry, with the engine boost. You can move very, very quickly.
Yep. So that actually shows two highlights of the Italian line. One, the speed boost is the only reason I survived there.
Okay.
And two, I had to deploy smoke because I was taking a lot of fire. Like, even the Sombras hearing, they were able to do 10k to me.
Yeah, I think it was smart to smoke up and turn away like that. And Cthulhu, let me know if that's any better. Well, Patton, you're right. You want to take individual isolated fights. Of course, you don't know who you're up against at decap, especially that early, right?
Yeah, I was anticipating a 1v1 fight, but since the Sombras decided to show up, I had to smoke there. So with that, I was able to disengage. I also noticed my gearing is being very aggressive, so I get into position if they go, if he does spot him, then I can try to ambush him from safety. I don't have my consumables up, so I don't want to be the focus fire.
Also, I don't know if you noticed, but the enemy, but your sub just tried to shotgun the Minotaur and died.
Oh yeah. He gave it a good try.
He did. Now there's 3 destroyers here, actually. There's the Marceau too now.
I shot the Marceau first, but then I saw the low health gearing, so I was like, I'll try to kill him instead.
Yeah,
but
unfortunately the gearing's behind the island.
Yeah, you'll see me switch targets quite a bit just because of that annoying island.
Nice kill on the Marceau. Damn.
Regolo. Although Marceau does require some practice, they go very fast, but I'm kind of used to shooting fast ships.
Okay. So you mean practice in terms of like leading the target?
hmm
Gotcha.
A lot of players will struggle first just because you're not used to shooting ships that move at 55 knots.
Right.
So it requires a lot of practice. Anyways, do you see anything unusual about a battleship positioning here?
Well, yeah, the Bourgogne has really moved far up as he just discovered the summers. So that happened, but the summers just got whacked hard. I guess the Bourgogne was ready for him?
I don't think so. I don't think he had his turrets turned.
Well, somebody was ready for him.
I think he was just so close that secondaries would hit him.
Maybe. I
Or
mean, he
he
lost
is
health
secondary
really
back.
quickly. Weird. Either way. Oh, look, a Nevsky.
Nevsky is normally my mortal enemy because his radar literally counters display style. But since he's distracted with the Bourgogne, I'm okay getting a little bit closer to farm him out.
Well, and you're utilizing the smoke to keep yourself undetected, which is very smart. And you saw Nevsky even had OP Zav on him, and it didn't work.
Nope.
Because he died too quickly for that heal to have anything to do with it. So, oh well.
I'm legitimately surprised Bourgogne actually lived through all of that.
Yeah, what a, I mean, just absolute Chad, just going up there like that. And
Planned it out, but even if your allies do something like that, sometimes you can get some use out of their movement. Like, I used him as a shield to draw fire while I stayed back and farmed damage.
now, Chad is mentioning, Patton's mentioning, you can charge the Conqueror right now. Why aren't you
Don't
doing
want to.
that?
I don't
say that
want to.
again? Why not?
So, that is a pretty aggressive maneuver, and if I do that, I am almost guaranteed to take the HE salvo to the face.
Mm-hmm.
Not something I want to do.
Okay.
Like, I'd rather... For me, I tend to play things a lot safer. Yeah, I can charge the Conqueror, but I'm not playing the Apollo Emilio, and I'll just take the safe damage. I can always go to the other side later if I want more damage anyways.
Right. And I mean, you're chewing up his superstructure quite nicely anyways. As Waffle mentions. Okay, and it makes sense to play it safe. Also, I guess in the sense that the battle isn't decided yet. I mean, there's a 3-ship difference, but...
It's pretty much decided, but my damage is not decided though.
Mm-hmm. So are you gonna open water the... You're gonna open water the Ohio.
Of course.
Of course. Of course you are.
Regolo is kind of mediocre at it, but he's already under fire from 5 different ships, so I don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
And something special with the secondaries. First, I'm staying nearly bow onto him. That
Yep.
way his secondaries don't even have an angle on him. And second, even if my smoke wasn't up, you don't have to worry, as a destroyer, you don't have to worry about secondaries until you get roughly within 8 kilometers or so.
Mm-hmm.
They're not that accurate until then.
Now you're engine boosting forward. Are you trying to get into the B cap so you can grab it before the game's over?
Yes.
Aha.
Yes, grabbing the B cap.
Yeah, so the idea that you can go in there and try to torp him around the island, that the concern is in doing so you lose out on DPM too, right? You lose it out on damage that you were just doing to a broadside as you were farming him. So
Mm-hmm.
nice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of the farming, since other people would farm him, by the time I get to YOLO Rush, I'd probably be able to maybe torp about 20k at most.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd lose almost all my health, assuming I survive, just for 20k damage. So what was the
Okay.
point?
Gotcha. Gotcha. Makes sense. You're not stopping here.
We're not aiming for the cap.
Okay. Extend the game farther.
Yep, that is correct.
Mm-hmm.
If it was a closer game, then yeah, I would have definitely stopped to get the cap. But A, I'm playing Regolo, so any EXP I earn, I don't really care.
Mm-hmm.
And second, I need damages. And if I take the cap, that is less damage.
Okay. So you are on radar from the Yu Yang.
Yeah,
Surprised he hasn't opened up on you yet.
he hasn't, but he also knows if I open up on him, he dies.
Yeah, he's about half. This is just feels weird. You just literally shooting 2 battleships from the rear.
Thankfully, they did move out so quickly, but yeah, I was thinking about using HE, but I had their broadsides and they were already on fire, so I didn't do that initially.
What's with the COD spread there?
I can't. I'm still in 07, so I cannot hit torpedoes properly. So that's why
Uh-huh.
I caught the red.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, you're gonna kill the M here.
No, I smoked up there because I didn't want to deal with the Wi-Fi. I wanted to farm damage.
Yeah, yeah, I know. It's like, leave me alone. Let me shoot your battleships in peace. Thank you. Which is kind of funny because it kind of worked.
Oh yeah, he gave away his trump card, so I'm like, whatever.
Yep. Ironically, he might take a torpedo. No. Yeah! Oh my god. Cot spread, best spread. Gee, I wonder where the sub is.
Beats me. He could be
Mhm.
anywhere.
Oh, that's too funny.
So Patton, I could get close. I could technically get close in that engagement, but about 8 kilometers versus about 10 kilometers, not really much different.
Mm-hmm.
Like, destroyers are already so accurate, and he's a broadside target. Getting close in that instance wouldn't have really increased my damage all that much.
Oh, here we go. Hot below on below action. It's not going to end, though. You're going to point out anyways.
To be continued.
Alright, well, let's take a look at this rendered replay. And here it is. And I'll go ahead and drop the cameras for a minute. Let's take a look at this. Super aggressive early into decap. I mean, you're fortunate you were able to boost out of the torpedo early on the spread. That would have ended you right away.
Oh yeah. Usually I use it to dodge enemy salvos, but that torpedo just happened to get very lucky with the timing.
Yeah, I mean that was really good timing on those torps. So
I
any other
don't think
destroyer that would have been it would have been done.
I completely agree.
Look at that absolute Chad of a Bourgogne just going for it.
I actually complimented him on that. Like, that was
Yeah,
such a Chad move. Like,
yeah,
I respect him.
absolutely. So while the Paulo Emilio is known as the YOLO Emilio because it just YOLOs things like crazy, you don't find yourself doing that in this line though. Is that correct?
That is correct. The Paulo Emilio is pretty much designed about around her unique playstyle. The
Mm-hmm.
Italian destroyers, they're more designed as gunboats that has fuel smoke. You can
Got
still
it.
what I think the devs like actively try to clamp down on that YOLO playstyle because your torps deal very little damage.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to one shot any full health battleship, unlike the Paulo Emilio. Instead, you're more meant to kinda gunfight at close range and stay safe because of your smoke.
Right.
Because of that, she's actually very hard. She's very hard to play correctly because a lot of players just aren't comfortable engaging at such close distances.
Mm-hmm. Well, very nice battle you had there, man. That was awesome. I want to see that push again by the Bourgogne. Because that looked crazy.
Oh, do you think that was crazy?
It's actually kind of surprising how he got there. He started on the 10 line,
Yeah,
then dove into D, probably broadside to 2 or 3 battleships, ran up the 7 line, and literally pushed away 3 destroyers. Like, I've never seen that happen.
right. I mean, look at his positioning here. He's going in front of the island. All those torpedoes missed. They went right past him. Here's his engine boost. And then he just goes for it. I mean, just seriously goes for it. Look at that.
I think he dodged like 4 waves of torpedoes. It's like, screw you,
Yeah.
destroyers. I'll
Look at
show you
all
how it's
those.
done.
Look at all those torps he's dodging. And there's the Summers, and then there goes the Summers. Dodged more torpedoes. Wow, engine boost on again. I mean, that's what you never see battleships do, and you really shouldn't see battleships doing. But somehow it worked. So
I'm pretty sure he won us the game by literally just doing that. Crazy, but it
jeez,
worked.
absolutely nuts. Hey, farting chick. No, no, no. This is your SAT scores replay. Well, thanks, man. That was a great replay to end on.